I didn't find out I was cut until the seating chart leaked. Not from my brother, not from my parents. From a cousin who texted me a screenshot followed by a hesitant, "I thought you'd be there?" I wasn't. My name had been crossed out as if I were dead weight. When I confronted my brother, his fiance's voice cut through the phone line, sharp and smug. "It's our day. We don't want distractions." Distractions? That was me. The sibling who had covered his lies in school, lent him money in college, kept his secrets when he couldn't. I was a distraction. And my parents? They stayed quiet. Silence can be louder than any betrayal. So I packed a bag, booked a vacation, a week away, sun on my skin, ocean in my ears. Let them celebrate without me. Let them think I was wounded. But I wasn't just gone, I was watching. My brother had always been the golden child, charming, reckless, forever shielded. When we were younger, he'd crash cars, break rules, leave trails of chaos. I was the one sweeping behind, the shadow that kept his halo clean. I thought that loyalty meant something. But loyalty is a leash until you cut it. So when they erased me from his wedding, I didn't cry, I didn't beg. I started pulling at the threads he thought no one could see. The bride thought she was marrying stability, security. My brother in a tailored suit, smiling for the cameras, playing the part of a man she could trust. But I knew better. I had the receipts. Late-night transfers to gambling apps, quiet hotel bookings under his alias, messages he forgot to delete. I could have told her months before. I didn't, because revenge tastes sweeter served at the exact wrong time. So while they toasted champagne, I sat poolside with a drink, phone in hand, watching my plan unfold. At midnight the night before the wedding, I scheduled the drop. A neat little folder of truth sent to her email, her maid of honor, her parents. Screenshots, bank statements, photographs he thought no one saw. I didn't need to add commentary. Facts scream louder than words. By dawn, my phone was vibrating nonstop. By noon, the ceremony was in ruins. The bride's family pulled funding. The guests whispered. The bride herself? She walked out in her dress, veil torn, leaving my brother at the altar with cameras rolling and his sins printed across glowing screens. Meanwhile, I was unreachable. No service, I'd set my voicemail to say. Out of range. But I was very much in range, watching the implosion from afar, every frantic call lighting up my phone like fireworks. My mother's voice cracking, "Where are you? You need to help us fix this." My father's growl, "Do you know what you've done?" And my brother, begging, "Please, please pick up. You can explain. You can fix this." Fix this. That's all I'd ever been good for. Their fixer, their shield, their scapegoat. Not anymore. When I landed back home 3 days later, I didn't go to their house. I went to mine. Silence is its own confrontation. It wasn't until the fourth day that they came to me. My brother on the porch, suit wrinkled, eyes hollow. My parents behind him, their faces lined with panic. He started to speak, but I raised my hand. "You erased me," I said, calm as stone. "So I let the truth erase you." His lips trembled. My mother tried to step forward, but I shook my head. "Do you know what it feels like," I whispered, "to be cut out of your own family's story? To find out you're not even worth a chair at the table?" They didn't answer. They couldn't. I leaned in close enough that my brother had to look at me. "Now you know." The silence that followed was heavier than any shouting. They left without another word. And me? I went inside, shut the door, and felt something I hadn't in years. Peace. Not triumph, not rage, just peace. Because revenge isn't about destruction, it's about balance. And for the first time in my life, the scales were even. Sometimes I think back to that cousin's text, the screenshot of the seating chart with my name missing. That little cross out was their message to me, you don't matter. Funny thing is, that cross out gave me freedom. And when the wedding collapsed under the weight of truth, when their voices cracked with panic on the other end of the line, I realized something. I didn't need a seat at their table. I was the one flipping the table over.